We know that the southwest has been the focus, but that is shifting now to more the Western Sydney LGA, causing a concern.
Well, some good news, Kieran, is that the Fairfield local government area in southwest Sydney has been a real focus of concern here, with that LGA consistently for a couple of weeks giving the most case numbers there. But over the past few days, the case numbers in Fairfield have actually been dropping. But unfortunately, around these surrounding suburbs and local government areas around Fairfield, those case numbers are rising.
I want to call out and thank the Fairfield local government area who've shown a positive result in declining number of cases. But now we've seen adjoining councils in Western Sydney increase the number of cases they have. And we ask for populations in the Canterbury Bankstown area, in the Liverpool area, in the Cumberland community in particular, and also the Parramatta Council area, to make sure that they're vigilant, they're coming forward to get tested, and you're not leaving the house unless you absolutely have to.
We were hoping to get an update on what life is going to look like and restrictions beyond the 31st of the month today, but the Premier says that is going to happen tomorrow. Parents who are homeschooling are waiting for information as well, and HSC students, the Premier is pleading for patience.
At every opportunity, we will look to have our community stay as safe as possible, but also provide those freedoms as quickly as we can. We're not there yet, and we'll look forward to making further announcements this week on what life beyond July 31 looks like.
But is that patience wearing thin? And does the Premier need to go harder to get us out of lockdown sooner? That's some of the questions I asked people here this afternoon.
I don't know that doing more of the same is going to help. Maybe they need to think outside the box as to what else can be done.
I think she probably, needs to go harder, but I don't think she will for political reasons. I think there's a lot of angst out there.
I really don't know what's going on. We might as well isolate the vulnerable person, like the elderly and their carer, and let everybody else get the virus.
Potentially there needs to be some stricter regulations around everything, but it's a bit hard because it's so diverse as to what's happening, because there's cases everywhere.
Another apartment complex under strict lockdown, this time in Blacktown in Sydney's west after 6 confirmed positive cases across 3 households. It's a social housing apartment complex and there's 100 residents here across 50 apartments. They cannot leave their apartments for the next 2 weeks. They've all been deemed close contacts, and throughout the day, and especially this morning, medical transfers were happening out of this apartment block, including children. We also learnt today of an outbreak, another one in Liverpool Hospital. 2 nurses and a student nurse testing positive, and 8 patients across 2 wards testing positive as well. Some of those have been relocated to Fairfield Hospital. The vaccination status of those patients is not yet known. Also, the Central Coast, there's fears that an outbreak may grow there. There's 6 cases, all household contacts, and those cases visited a number of venues across the Central Coast. But more concerningly, and something that we probably won't know the impact of for a couple of weeks, is it's estimated 150 people left the Central Coast to attend Saturday's protest in inner Sydney and then went back again. So police are looking into that, and here's more on that from the Health Minister, Brad Hazzard.
That is not helpful to keeping the local community safe. What I would say more broadly to people who think it's all right to protest smack bang in the middle of a 1 in 100 year pandemic, you are letting yourselves down, but my heavens, you're letting the community down big time. Just back off and let us do our job.
The Premier again today saying vaccines are our ticket out of lockdown. From tomorrow, people in Western and Southwest Sydney will be able to get AstraZeneca via the pharmacy. And from Friday, anyone over the age of 18 years to 40 years is going to be able to book through New South Wales Health for a vaccine for AstraZeneca at one of the clinics too. But the Health Minister again today saying we need more shots of Pfizer. Kieran?